like had it perfect. I'm like, no, more perfect. And I fudged it. They didn't. Oh no, you guys. They didn't fill them up. Like, what a blunder. That is such a blunder. How do you not fill up the car all the way when it comes to fucking the freaking pit stop? Like, what the heck? I feel like that's almost like pit stop 101. Fill the car up all the way. It's not hard. It's not hard like what I'm doing. Maybe it is hard. I can't speak. I've never tried to fill up a NASCAR or a race car before. Okay. Doing a little flash cure to keep those stars in place. I'll put on the option tire this time, though. Sounds like a mistake. Oof. That's a costly mistake, though. You know? Like, that's pretty bad. All right. We're going to go ahead and cure this 5-star. The 4-star is not going to get its top here. Definitely should have mixed more resin because I don't think I'm going to have enough. And this is like my fear. You know, you want to make sure that they're all going to be the same color. And mixing different batches of resin will give you different colors, like even so slightly. Doing a quick little check here. Oh, I always forget. I don't like this chair long term because it doesn't feel like my back gets supported and I have to like push into it to get like any form of support. Like I feel like also this is like enough to cover the 4-star or the 5-star. I do not think I'm going to be getting the 6 and the 7 ball out of this batch, which makes me really upset, actually. Like, I should have just mixed the rest of the resin that I had and just YOLO'd it. You know what I mean? All right, let's do a check to see how the ones that have come out good look. All right, this 2-star is still looking real good. There's still no air bubbles aside from the ones on the side that occurred. But like, that's totally understandable. And then the 1-star is still looking great. Still no air bubbles in the 1-star. I love to see it. So I only got 3, 5, 6, 7. So I poured just enough to do exactly 7 balls. Ah! That's so upsetting. Like, so upsetting. All right, let's take the 4-star. Please come out perfect. Ah! It did. There's not a single air bubble. There's no side air bubbles. There's no on the star. Let's fucking cook it. Let's freaking cook it. All right, it's cooking. Man, if I scrape, I probably could get what I needed. There is probably enough. But we'll need to keep like this. I propped on its side. I don't even know if I can do that. Oh no, there was one air bubble that came up at the end. Maybe since it's on the bottom, no one will notice. Okay. What a mess. Oh my gosh. But to update, all the rest of them have definitely turned out. No additional air bubbles are forming. They look really good. As long as they stay where they're supposed to stay. Like, that works out so well. I'm so glad that, like, it was just an issue of them not being cured pretty much the whole way. And the 3-star actually really isn't that bad. There is the one air bubble on the side. Oh, there's a bubble on the back that started to form. Interesting. Like, that's really interesting. Letting them cook a little bit more. Bell to the lead. I can't believe he's already back in the lead after he's a messed up pit, crashing into the wall, switching tires. Like, that's insane that he's already back up to the lead. All right, trying to rotate these here in the lamp. Let him get a little bit more oomph. All right, so technically this would be the 6th ball. Okay. Two stars there. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 'Maybe if I can pick this one up. Six. All right. At least this 6 is just 2 straight lines of 3. So that's not too terrible. Though I feel like sometimes doing straight lines is very difficult when you're trying to move insy bitsy tiny little stars into place. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I see my light going on over there. Cooking those other ones we've already done. Sorry, I'm trying not to put my head in this shot, but I really need to like look down and over it. Maybe if I do this way. Sorry, little headshot here. Okay. Again, the head is in the way. Apologies. I think just sometimes it's gonna happen. Oh no. Really moved that one. I'm just gonna have to deal with my head in the shot for a second here. I gotta get real close to this to see it. Trying to get three stars in a row to line up like perfectly. And then it also matched the other row with 3 stars perfectly. And sometimes when you touch one, you end up touching the other ones. All right, I'm just going to call it there and bake those in for a second before we do the big bake. Otherwise, I just move around like when I pick it up and stuff. So, all right, let's check on our ones I've been sitting in here baking and cooking. Why we let that cook? All right, we got the 4 and the 5-star ball here. The 5-star ball definitely has a couple air bubbles. That one at the top, but it's not really noticeable. There are a few little air bubbles coming off of the side of it. But I think those are so small that it doesn't really matter. And then this one is turning out great. There are no bubbles. Not a single bubble in it. The stars are not 100% center, but I'm not caring anymore. I just need Dragon Balls at this point. I'm running out of resin. And honestly, I'm running out of patience. So I'm pretty shocked that this one is still getting like that 5 is definitely getting bubbles forming underneath it. All right, I'm putting the good ones in there. I have 1, 2, and 4 in there that are good. I thought I had a third. 1, 2, and 4. I know I had casted a third. Interesting. Wherever I guess it is, there will be. I hope it'll turn up because I know I casted a 3 and now I can't find it. I don't know. Did it grow freaking legs? It must have grown legs. That's wild. Well, the number 5 did get some bubbles behind it. But, man. I'm so of the, like, I don't really care anymore. Like, I just need to get them done. And I want to move on to other things. That's not casting Dragon Balls anymore. All right. I was able to get one more ball out of that. Though it's driving me crazy on where this number 3 ball just, I guess, just grew freaking legs. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It grew freaking legs. That's all I can say. Here is the 5. You can see there's a little bit of air bubbles there on the back. But I think it's totally passable. Oh, that is not cured. Hey, but we got some air bubbles to come out from doing that. How fucking funny is that? Oh no, it looks like there's a big air bubble. Since I pulled it away. Well, I totally mucked this one up. Whatever. Oh, I found the 3-star. It was in here. The sex was so good, but then I thought I was cured and I pushed it out. And when I pushed on the mold, it put a bunch of air back into the mold around the edges that had already cured. This is tragic. Tragic. I'm gonna have to use my last little bit of resin to hopefully get the last couple balls that I need here. Well, I guess we're just gonna use a new cup. I'll deal with getting that out later. Woo! Looks like I'm gonna be able to pour. I guess there's a lot more in this container than I thought. I thought this thing was gonna be like almost empty. Why? There is crap all over my hands, and I do not know why. We're just gonna switch gloves, I think. Yeah, Melissa, let's touch it with a non-gloved hand when there was a bunch of something on it. Yeah, I don't know what was on that. Something. Probably resin because it was in with my other resin stuff. All right. We have a similar amount to the very first time that we did this. Did we all just see that? Did we all just see that? I dropped it in the freaking resin. The cap for the resin dye. I hope all you're watching, having a good time. Watching me fail miserably here. I can't believe I dropped it. I dropped it. Oh my God. I'm so embarrassed. Hi, Fairy Tale Gamer. Or Fairy Tale Gatherer. My bad. I thought I said gamer. I'm good. I just did the biggest oopsie poopsie. I dropped the lid to my resin dye in my resin like an idiot. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is what you can expect here on this channel. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that. I didn't even record it. How far is my work? We're probably about like 50-ish% done with the doll. Right now I'm casting some Dragon Balls. This time I won't drop it in the resin, I swear. Let's move this out of the way. So here is one of the tiny little Dragon Balls. This is our 2-star ball. I've casted so many of them because my first ones that I did last week were, these are all my duds, right? They look like fish eggs. But what had happened was that after they had what I thought had cured, when I looked at them, there was a bunch of bubbles formed in the resin after they cured. So that was kind of a bummer. But so far, we've made a few things. Let me reach, I can't see. All right. We've got our little pouch made. We got the watch that she wears made. And here is the body. We got the dress completed. That's all good to go. I do need to put the name Bulma on top, and I am considering dyeing this, but I'm going to tone the body. I'm going to kind of shade the body, which I'm hoping to do later this week. I ordered some pan pastels to do this that are kind of bigger than the ones that I normally have. And one of them revived Shattered. Thanks so much, Fairy Tale. And so I had to reorder it. It should be here later this week. And I got the shoes done, right? We got some cute little shoes done on the feet. They're permanently attached shoes, but